This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Together. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Let's fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Pulls it in, it's Brazzell.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Volunteers. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on that.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's the tight end who grabs it. He's up, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the runner takes off to his right. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Flipped ends the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. The ball is getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee. And 6 more points to the total.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Empty set now, 5 wide. They'll try the option play here. Bring him down to the 32-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They pick up the first on the ground. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they'll get back into this game.
To throw, it's Mendoza. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Temby. The ball is loose. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Hoosiers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his man. It's Matthews. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
With the catch, it's Thomas. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Defense is coming after him. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Now Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle, but forced down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Mendoza. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Makes the grab. It's Morris. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Pemby. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. But needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank him, and he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. From the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Indiana. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Brazil.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Vols. They jump on top now here in the fourth. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. The sure hand. It's Morris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Can he make it to the marker? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Leaning on the run game here late. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had